female version. You can... The male character has a guy and a girl married and it says game over. That was true for the girl version of Harvest Moon. It was game over once you married on that Harvest Moon game. That was it, and that was the female version. Female version, once you married, that was it. You didn't have a kid. You didn't get to continue your farm after you're married. It was game over once you married on the Harvest Moon female version. And it was a bummer because you got to play this game and you enjoyed it and you wanted to get married and you're like, oh, let me get married or let me have a kid. But I want to see how that turns out or how does that look on the female version of the game. Like, does your character have to stop working for a little bit, or is there just an instant cutscene where you suddenly have a kid and then you just have a kid overnight? Or, like, just what happens? And you play the game, the female version, and you get married and it's game over. Like, you can't even continue the game afterwards. That's it. It stops. It ends. You have the credits. You can't, if you try to reload that save file, it's, in a sense, gone because you beat the game. So, it was a real letdown. It was a real letdown on that, for that version. So, I mean, it was a good thing they had the male version attached to it because the female was game over. I almost want to have that shirt that says game over once married and put Harvest Moon game over for the females. Because then anyone who had Harvest Moon, they would instantly get that connection if they played the female version. I don't think the guys would have played it much, but if more females actually bought the Harvest Moon game than males did, they would instantly recognize that game over reference. I feel like I already went in there. Oh. I got rid of my... So many beans. Move these. There we go. Okay. I might be able to go to the... I might be able to go to the casino. No! Oh, I guess that's a no. Fine. Looks like I've given it to a lot of people. A lot of people haven't given gifts to it at all. If my gameplay is actually visible or not. A real bummer. I wanted to at least finish my story. Hoped that guy would have been able to find me back and come back, but oh well. Maybe he'll find my YouTube clips. I doubt it, but oh well, worth a shot. I mean, really, like, how bad is it that you find someone streaming and you're having a conversation with them and then the game just through the streaming device decides to just kick out the player and it's like, oh, well, player's offline now. Player's trying to play the game and people have to find the person who was playing the game again because they got kicked. Or just the fact that I'm trying to play or trying to stream by Wi-Fi. So it wasn't you, it was me. I get back on as very quickly as I can.